It's a shame that the Fresno Bee, who is so interested in talking about this issue, they're not even here today. We wanted to denounce the tactics that the opposition is using in this campaign, and we also wanted to set the record straight about who we are, what we do, and why we are in this race. And also we wanted to show the media and the public the real extent of this operation. The Fresno Bee claims that Sol is putting $750,000 into this campaign, and I like to ask people if this looks like a $750,000 operation. And for those of you who know math, you can actually calculate how much we're spending in this campaign. We're paying $95 to our walkers a day. We have 25 people. We started with 10 folks for 10 days, and then at the end of 10 days we added another 10 people, and 2 days ago we added 5 more people. And so, roughly that comes up to about $50,000 plus some expenses for mailers and things like that, no more than $60,000. So the Fresno Bee claims that Sol is a special interest coming from a Hollywood PAC. And in fact, Fresno California is a statewide organization with offices in Los Angeles, Orange County, Downey, Hawthorne, San Jose, and Fresno. We've been working in Fresno since February of this year. We started a voter registration campaign, and then we're working in this campaign. Sol is we're a partnership of labor, progressive organizations and community organizations, and our organization is dedicated to increase Latino civic participation through civic engagement, through voter registration campaigns, and through electoral and legislative campaigns. Like I said, we call this press conference to denounce this tactics and to say that we have nothing to hide. And the real meaning of our campaign is to increase voter turnout by putting hardworking people back into the heart of California politics. Unlike other PACs that use their money to send attack pieces, we use our money to hire hardworking people to go into the communities and talk to our neighbors about the issues that are important to us. In Fresno, one of the big issues is, clean air. We want to have a community where our children can grow and live without having to get sick all the time. We want to live in a city with safer streets, with clean streets, free of graffiti, free of vandalism, and free of gangs, where our children, we want a community where we have more after-school programs where our kids can go after school instead of going to their friends and smoking pot and getting into all kinds of trouble. That is the kind of community we want, and that is what these walkers, when they decided to come work for this campaign, that is exactly what they have in mind. We asked a couple of them to please give testimony about the reasons why they're working this campaign, and I would like to call Raquel Barajas, who's been working with us since we started our voter registration in February, and now in this campaign. Raquel.
Okay. My name is Raquel Barajas. I've been working with Sol, this organization, in the year 2006. And then we started to work in 200 this year and registering people that have never been registered. And we've been, what I like about this organization is that we go direct to the people and we give them all the information that how important it is to be registered and to give your vote. And this organization, I have learned a lot, and we go door to door and we talk to people, and we, as an organization, we have studied the people that are running for mayor, like right now what we're doing on June 3rd, and we've noticed in this organization that the person that we want to select is somebody that has done something and is going to do something for the community. And that's why I've been participating here in this And I've seen that a lot of people are not educated. When you go door to door and talk to them and you tell them the facts and how it is, I was born and raised here in Fresno. I have seen what Henry Perea has done, and that's why we think he's a good candidate for the people. So that's why I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Raquel. And I will also ask Eugenia Melesio to talk about the reasons why she's working with this campaign and what she expects to get out from her participation. And I will try to translate. So, yeah.
Mi nombre es Eugenia Melesio, soy de la organización del Frente Indígena Oaxaqueño.
My name is Eugenia Melesio. I belong to the Frente Indígena Oaxaqueño.
He trabajado como promotora y esta vez que Sol me dio la oportunidad de trabajar con la comunidad, para mí es muy grandioso.
I've worked as an organizer for my organization, and I feel very good that Sol gave me the opportunity to work in this campaign.
Porque cuando salimos y estamos caminando allá y encontramos personas que no saben de que va a haber elecciones o que no saben que ya son ciudadanos o que no saben que tienen que votar, eso es el gusto que nos da de seguir trabajando.
And one of the things that caused me great excitement is that when I go there and talk to the community, they don't know about what's going on, about the elections. Me talking to them about what's going on, it's very exciting.
Gracias a la organización SOL, nosotros estamos educando a la comunidad para que sepa qué hacer.
And thanks to SOL, through SOL, we're educating the community so they know what to do.
Y me da gusto esto que está pasando por una parte desagradable, pero aquí estamos y qué bueno que ellos están teniendo miedo de lo que nosotros estamos haciendo, porque eso es lo que esto está demostrando.
On one hand, it's too bad all these controversies, but on the other hand, it makes me happy because it shows that their reaction is because they're afraid of what we're doing. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if you have any questions.
You did the Soul campaign during the last election cycle. Do you have any information about how effective it was in increasing the voting in the districts you worked in?
I didn't work in the last election here in Fresno, but I know that everywhere we participate, and I will give you an idea in terms of what I'm talking about here. In Fresno, in the last 4 weeks, we've been able to contact about 6,500 people. And out of those 6,500 people, we have about 3,500 commitments that are people who have said that are going to vote for Henry. And these are people who we're targeting a lot of unlikely voters, people who, without us going to the door, they wouldn't be voting. And so people are excited, like Eugenia said, about getting the information. And we're very hopeful that we're going to be able to turn out a lot of those people. But in other places where we have participated, in Los Angeles, we've been able to increase people's participation by about 9 to 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
One more question. The Fresno Bee has had numerous articles and editorials, almost making it seem as if working people shouldn't have a voice in elections. I noticed that they're not here today. If you could say something to them, what would it be?
Well, it's a shame. I mean that some organizations like the Fresno Bee continue to treat working people as a special interest. And the interest that we have in mind when we go out and talk to people, you heard from Raquel, you heard from Eugenia, and you can ask all of the people who work for SOL, who are people who live in this community, who have to deal with the issues that affect everybody. And their interest is so we can live in a better, safer community where we don't have to worry about our children getting sick all the time, where we can have jobs that pay decent wages. That is our interest. Our interest is to better our lives, and when we do that, our communities also, get better.